Hi ladies, in this video I'm going to show you how to assemble the extra sturdy recipe box that I have created that's at the Silhouette online store and in SVG format on my blog at loribitlock.com. The first thing I'm going to show you how to do is basically this box is sturdy because I've created an outer layer and an inner liner for the whole box so that it's extra strong and usable. The outer pieces you'll notice in the file are not scored for you, so you're going to need to score those. I've put little dash marks at each end where they need to be scored, and then you're going to take a ruler and a bone folder or something with an edge like this. You could use just like the back end of a table knife or something like that, and just score right on those lines. Score pretty hard, and if you need to go a few times, go back and forth a few times, that's just fine. Once you've scored all of those, you're going to want to fold on all those lines to start forming your box. And on this outer portion, there are two outer edges, and this is what forms your box. And then the same thing with your outer lid. You're going to need to score all of that and then fold it up to form your lid. So I have gotten it to this point, and now I guess I will go ahead and glue these together. And my glue's right over here. So we're going to glue this box together, and then we will form our inner liner for the box as well. So I'm going to go ahead and put some glue on each of these flaps, putting a nice coat on there so that they stick really well. I want this box to be sturdy and usable. I don't want to just look at it. I want to actually be able to use it. This box will hold 4 by 6 cards. So what I've done with a lot of my recipes is printed them on 4 by 6 photos, saved them out as JPEGs, and printed them, and then they would be perfect for going in a box like this. Or traditional recipe cards are 4 by 6 as well, so they'll fit in here also. Okay, I'm just carefully gluing all of these into place so that it's nice and tight. I can put the other side on as well. Okay, so here is our outer box all formed. I'm going to just set that aside for a second and let it dry a little bit more. And then while that's drying, I'm going to go ahead and glue our outer box together. Outer lid box, I'm sorry, our outer lid. Okay, those four corners. Just make sure everything's lined up the way it should be so that everything fits together the way it should in the end. Alright, okay, so there's our lid and our box, and you can see that they fit together nicely. They're a little bit loose right now, but once we get our liner in, it should fit just great. So I'm going to set that whole piece to side, and we're going to do the same thing with our inner pieces. Okay, you know what? I'm noticing a little gap here that I want to glue shut before I move on. Put a little bit of glue on that edge. Get it pinned down in there. And the nice thing about this zip dry glue is it will rub right off if you get too much on. So I'm not afraid to use it. It's called zip dry paper glue. And I got mine at Hobby Lobby. Okay. Alright, now to start forming the inside, just remember as you're creating this that you should hide all of your seams because it's a liner. You can hide them to the outside of all of your seams. Don't glue them to the inside because then you'll see them and they'll catch on all of your cards and things like that. So when you're forming your corners, go ahead and glue the flaps to the outside of all the corners instead of the inside. If you glue them outside, then you won't see them when we're done. So I'm going to fold them all the way they should go anyways, and then just make sure we put the glue on the outside of all the pieces. And now I'll just hold those corners into place. Making sure to have everything be nice and tight so it all fits together the way it should. Okay, now if I've done everything right, this should slip right inside the cover. And you can glue those two layers together, just putting glue around everything. And I went ahead on the inner liner, I should say. I did go ahead and score everything for you so that you wouldn't have to do that. I didn't think it impeded in functionality as much as on the outside. I just didn't want all those dashed lines to wear and add more wear and tear to your recipe box. Okay, so that's the liner inside of the lid. Now we're going to do the exact same thing with the main portion of the box. So I'll go ahead and fold up those two sides and get ready to put the two sides on. And really this box is very simple, but I love that it's heavy duty and you can actually use it in your kitchen. And oh, I almost glued on the wrong side. Remember again, let's hide all of our seams on the outside of everything. So I'm going to flip my bottom over. Oh, good grief. Why do I put the phone by me? My husband's out there, he'll pick it up. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put a little glue on each of those side bottom pieces. And glue that down. This glue's a little too dry. So we've kind of got those two side panels glued to the bottom of the box here. Now we just need to glue, put some glue on these flaps on the sides. It dries so fast. Okay. And stand our box up and go ahead and those sides up into place. I just did it again. Look at what I just did. I just did what I told you not to do. Thank you for being patient with me. I'm going to rub all that glue off. won't really see this glue anyways, and it won't matter. But yeah, you want to glue this to the outside of the box, just like this. So I'm going to go ahead and put my glue out here. Good thing there's a video to watch before you create your box. Hopefully nobody was following along doing the same problem, same mistake I just made. Okay, so maybe I will do, I'm going to do this other side because I can put pressure down. Okay. I'm going to slip that into place, and I'm just giving it some pressure from the inside straight down onto the table. That goes into place. Okay, now I have these last two side pieces to glue. Sorry, it's kind of hard to show you on the steps here. And one more. Okay, that's looking really good. And the part that has this excess glue on it that I messed up on won't even show because it's going to be, it's going to be glued right to this section. So this whole liner will get glued inside of the main box. And that should slide right down in there. And it should be a nice, snug, tight fit. Okay, so now you have this really sturdy, double reinforced box that's perfect for holding recipe cards. And I've included 3 recipe tabs. You can cut as many as you'd like and label them. And they fit right down inside just perfectly. And then the lid fits on. And I've included a couple of bracket shapes that you can use to label your recipe box on the outside, on the top, or you could use it on the side if you prefer. Probably would cut that out of another color if I were using it on the side. But I hope you enjoy this recipe box and that it comes in handy as a gift for somebody that you love, or that you can use it in your own kitchen. Anyways, I hope you have a great day. Oh, and I was going to give you the dimensions, just so you know. The final dimensions of the project are just under 6.5 wide and 4 3/4, and it is 2 3/4 deep. Anyways, have a great day. Talk to you later.